Hi, my name is Christina. Welcome to the DMD Talk Show. Today we're joined with our first guest, Yvonne Michelle, a radio host and woman empowerment speaker, and Esther Jacob, an author. How are you?
Hi, I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Fine. Did you find your way here okay?
Yes,
I really did.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me on the show today.
You're two looking very glam.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
love your hairstyle.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yvonne Michelle.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So, today our first question for you. We'll start with you, Yvonne Michelle.
Okay.
You're radio host
I am indeed.
and empowerment speaker. So can you tell us about it?
Well, I have my own radio show. It's on Luton Urban Radio, which is a
Okay.
community radio station.
Wow.
My show is called Conversations with Yvonne Michelle. So it's a chat show. We talk about community issues, life issues, women empowerment issues, anything to do with expanding and the life and making life better. That's what we always look for, the positive in the show. So we talk about youth issues, and we know that we've had a lot of youth issues lately over the last couple of years. It's getting worse and worse and worse. So we try and find ways, strategies, tools, tips to help the community and to help parents, teachers, and those people who work with children or young people or women, especially women. We help to find solutions.
Okay, about empowerment speaking. So what is it you speak about when you go to an event to empower?
Well, it depends. Sometimes it depends on what I'm actually asked to speak about. But most of the time, it is about life. It's about becoming unstuck. A lot of people are stuck in their lives.
That's true.
They get to a point where they can't move forward. So an organisation would contact me and ask me if I could do some motivational speaking
To empower them.
and empower the people that are there. So this could be, it's predominantly women,
Okay.
but I do speak to all. You know, I go to schools and I speak to young people as well.
Okay, and also you are the founder and the CEO of Gospel Music Collective. Can you
Yes.
tell us about it?
Well, Gospel Music Collective is a collective of singers who sing. We sing predominantly gospel music. In order for me to tell you about it, I have to tell you where I come from. So where I'm coming from is I used to go out, I used to go raving and do my own thing. And then, unfortunately, I lost a child. My son died. And when he died, even though I used to sing, but I never used to sing that much. And when he died, I stopped singing completely. And then I started, about 3 years after he died, I started going to church. And it was a way of me expressing my pain. I used to just sing. And a friend of mine asked me to sing at their wedding. I sang at their wedding. And then from there, somebody else asked me to sing. And then, so I started to say to my friends, can you sing with me? Can you sing with me? And eventually what it did, it created a collective of singers. But gospel collective singers didn't start there. We started as gospel singers incognito.
Okay.
And we were 2013 semi-finalists on Britain's Got Talent.
Wow.
So it started from there. And with myself and my business partner, we split. So we split the company, and so now I have Gospel Music Collective.
So is it like the choir singing?
Yes, yes,
It's
very much so. So we sing everywhere. We do
So
weddings.
how many of you numbers?
Well, that depends. I have 30 singers on my books, but it depends on the client. If the client wants 4 singers, 6 singers, 10 singers, 20
So
singers,
you just pick.
just pick the singers, who's available. We come together, we rehearse, and we'll go out and we'll do the work.
And then you go to sing anywhere, weddings.
Weddings, funerals, we've sung all over the world. I've just come back from Aruba.
well
So,
done.
you know, so we do lots and lots of different things.
So where could people find you if they want to?
Right, so if people want to find me, you can contact me via Facebook, via Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Yvonne Michelle. Everything is Yvonne Michelle or Yvonne Michelles with an S. And I have a website which is www.yvonnemichelle.com. You can also get, I have a...
Also your radio if they want to.
the radio is Conversations with Yvonne Michelle. So if you want online, is Facebook. If you want to get me online, you can go to Facebook at YvonneMichelle.com or www.YvonneMichelle.com.
Okay, Esther Jacob.
Hello.
You're a multiple publisher.
I am.
So tell us about it.
So I've got 3 books, and my first book is It's Time to Heal. My first book was written in 2016. This book is catered to young women who feel insecure in themselves. My motive for writing this book actually started from my university experience.
Okay.
You can also find the book on Amazon. It's a book that enables young women to know the freedom that comes within through self-discovery and healing. My second book, Completion, was also written in 2017. It's a book about how to be whole, how to be true to yourself. Regardless of what you do or don't have, can you still be who you are? My third book, From Glory to Glory, is written and published last month in May 2019. This book is very dear to me because in this book I actually speak about who I lost. My dear big sister passed away last year in May 2018 due to ovarian cancer. And I've decided to dedicate a book about her life to inspire people who have also gone through the tragic loss so suddenly. And I want to give back to people who are currently struggling and can't seem to find a way out. And that's why I write.
Wow, brilliant.
Thank you.
And also you're a writer and influencer speaker. So
I am indeed.
tell us some of the things you speak about.
Yes. So my main focuses are my faith, motivation, inspiration, and also transparency. I'm a big advocate on transparency and being real. I believe we live in a society where things are very sugar-coated. We live in a society where we can't be ourselves because social media has proven that if you're not a certain caliber or a certain level, you can't make it. But I believe in self-confidence, identity, empowerment, motivation. That's where it comes from. If you don't believe in yourself, how will others believe in you? I've been given opportunities to speak at my university, at Barclays Bank, and several events. And I speak about my journey of writing, how I can be an inspiration onto other people, because that's what life is all about. I believe as we continue to live, we don't live this life on our own. No. We live it for the benefit of other people to be inspired, so we can give back to them what we didn't even get. Yes.
Wow, brilliant.
Thank you.
So also you're the founder of Authentic What?
Yes.
So tell us about it.
Yeah, perfect.
What is it about, and what actually inspired this foundation or this Authentic What?
Yeah. So I actually got the inspiration in September 2018 when I was at work. I realized that there's a lot of, there's lack of support when it comes to knowing one's worth. And when it comes to knowing one's worth as a woman, it starts from you. How is your authentic voice being portrayed out there? Do you actually have the opportunity to share your story? And because there's a lot of people at this moment in time, they don't have a platform to share what they go through.
Some don't even have voice.
Exactly. Some people are even shy. They feel intimidated. And I wanted to give people a voice through what they go through to share their story. How can they do that?
Brilliant.
Through writing a book. Some people may not necessarily have the confidence to speak verbally. So I give people the opportunity to write books, to write down their thoughts on paper. And I believe that through that, it enables other people to write books, to inspire people, and to also teach others to write books. So at this moment in time, Authentic Worth is an online platform for young men and young women to achieve greatness. But that's through giving them an authentic voice, giving them the opportunity to share what they've been through and using it to turn it around for their good. Because I strongly believe that their pain is their purpose.
Brilliant. And their gain.
Yes.
Brilliant. So what will people get reading this book?
Which one? The third one?
Glories, from glory to glory, yeah.
Yeah.
So every one of them, you have to give us,
of course,
what people get reading the books.
No problem. So From Glory to Glory, my latest one, as I mentioned before, it is a very real life book about my dear sister. We were not expecting it to happen, but what people will get from this book is strength to keep going on, to keep knowing that even though you've lost someone, it's not the end, and that you can be the person that fills that void, that gap, that emptiness to keep carrying on. I believe that there are many hurting people right now who are struggling with loss. True. And I don't want loss to be their identity point. I want it to be an opportunity where they can use that to move on gracefully. They will also understand that this book is about striving. As you go up in life, it's not going to be easy. As you reach higher levels, there will be frustration, there will be obstacles. But what truly matters is that they can overcome, despite what they're going through. Completion, that is mainly to do with how you see yourself, your mental health. How do you think? How do you see yourself? How do you position yourself to be complete? Your brokenness that you go through. Can you be yourself even when you're hurt? Can you overcome? Can you forgive? The power of being yourself is through your forgiveness.
So interesting.
The last one, it's time to heal. Wow, that's my first baby. And this one is more to do with young women knowing who they are in society and also in themselves. Can you heal from within, from the past pain, from the past mistakes? Even though you've made mistakes, are you going to allow them to define you? If you allow them to define you, you won't be able to move forward. So healing starts from within. When you heal from within, you will eventually start to see progress.
True. Wow, well done. So how can people get this book, and where can people follow you up to get updates of new book coming soon, or Authentic Woman? How can they be, involved if they've been struggling to speak?
So in order to get my books, you can go on Amazon, or you can also go on www.authenticworth.com, which is my website. If you would also like to learn how to write a book, I've published and launched an online course, which has already started, and it will finish in December 2019, which is also on my website, www.authenticworth.com. You can also follow me on my social media platforms, which is my YouTube channel, which is Esther, space N for November, space J for Jacob. You can also follow me on Instagram. I've got two. My personal Instagram is Esther N Jacob, and Authentic Worth is Authentic Worth. For Twitter, it's Esther N Jacob. For Facebook, it's Authentic Worth. And my online women's blog, which is www.womensworthconference.wordpress.com.
Wow, brilliant. So today we have a topic, just before we go, we have a topic, and our topic is how does social media impact the mental health of young people? Chasing like on posts to drive self-worth and self-esteem, struggling to stay afloat.
Yeah.
So Esther, start from you.
This is actually a really interesting topic.
Okay.
Social media is not the brand, it's not the logo, it's the people behind the brand. For example, you and I, we represent social media. What you put on social media can either trigger someone or empower someone.
True.
When I go on social media, I have the power to control what I see.
Correct.
I don't have to necessarily check everything that I see. Someone said, when you post, make sure you post and go. Don't post and scroll. Because the more you're posting, you're tempted to scroll. If you want to post something, what is your motive behind that posting? Is it to get people to like what you do? To validate what you do? Are your motives pure? If your motives are not pure, it can easily be traced out. Do you allow social media to define you, or do you allow yourself to define social media? Who are you behind social media? Are you the same person when you're on social media and when you're off social media? In today's generation, particularly between the ages of 13 and 25, there's so much pressure with women and men going through mental health obstacles. Mental health is such a big topic. Sometimes you don't even know who to talk to because there's so much battles going on internally. Sometimes insecurities prop up. It's not that we don't have confidence, we have confidence. But when we see other people doing what they're doing and where we say to ourselves, why aren't I there? Sometimes you feel a bit insecure and you hide in your shell. And then that's where bitterness comes in and then mental health starts kicking in. But how you see yourself should not be defined by what social media is putting out there. As long as you know who you are, believe me, the right people will stay with you, whether you have social media or not. Social media is just a platform. It shouldn't define who you are.
So Yvonne Michelle, what is your view?
Well, I agree with what Esther's saying to a degree. I think young people are looking to be accepted, and they look to be accepted on social media. This is why we have the issue with the likes, because everybody, whether you're old or young, wants to be liked. So they're looking for acceptance. They're looking for other people to build their self-worth. And what we have to do is we as parents, aunties, uncles, it's our responsibility to give the young people that are around us what they need. So they're not actually looking for the likes elsewhere, and that they can see the likes within their family unit and within themselves. Because at the end of the day, we are their first port of call.
Correct.
Social media isn't. And so we have to be mindful and be ready to step in and say, you are beautiful, you are worthy. Whereas sometimes some of us, I shouldn't say some of us because I don't do it, but some people as parents, they're telling their children that they're fat, that they never amount to anything, they're not worthy, and they go to school and other peers are telling them the same thing. I work with young people and I see so many young people self-harm because of social media and because of their peers and the environment that they're in. So it's up to us as adults to really cultivate and check the environment that young people are in. It's up to us as well, you know, to be that person, to say to a young person, you are worthy, you know, and don't look for the likes.
Yeah. It's sad because not everything you see on social media is true.
No.
And then these kids, they can't believe it. So it's really sad, though.
But in reflection of that, there are some people who thrive on social media. They're doing well. They've started their own businesses. They're young people, and it's all via social media. You know, so we have to learn to get a balance, and I think that's the key thing. And that's the thing that's missing in society today. It's balance, and we don't have that. You know, so I think for each and every one of us, if we are around young people, it's up to us to be that voice for them and to help them to say, do you know what, it's balanced. Don't look to your friend for the friend to like you. Look for your friend to accept you for who you really are.
Well done. That's a very, very nice speech. Well done. Thank you, Esther Jacob. And thank you, Yvonne Michelle.
Thank you so much.
Wow, you two are so inspiring.
Thank
you for coming to the show.
Thank you so much.
We're going for a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Hi, Yvonne.
Hi.
We still have you here with us.
Thank you.
Okay, so can you tell us about the song you're going to perform?
Well, the song I'm going to perform today is Something Inside So Strong. It's a song that means so much to me. And it's a song that I use when I do my workshops with women and girls. I use this song all the time. I teach them, and the words are so inspiring. They're so thought-provoking, and it really just helps to move your physiology and the way that you feel from one place to another. So it's Something Inside So Strong.
Okay, so is this your song? Or?
No, it's not a song written by me. It was a song written, it's back in, I think it was in the 70s it was written, and it was about apartheid. It was about many different things. It was even about people coming out in terms of their sexuality. So it's a song about struggle and overcoming struggle, and most of us in our lives have been through some kind of struggle at one stage or another. So it speaks to the heart of every person.
So I think it's one of the songs you perform when you're in a wedding or parties, one of the songs you perform, yeah? Yeah,
it's one of the most sought after songs. And it's a song that I perform. I perform in a club, actually. Well, it's a restaurant in Knightsbridge called Cheeros. And it's Cheeros Pizza Pomadeira. So I perform there every Wednesday evening. And it's a song that I perform there as well.
Okay. Also, you're the founder of Inspire Me.
Inspired to Inspire You.
Inspired to Inspire You. So can you tell us about it?
Yeah. Inspired to Inspire You is a not-for-profit organisation. Predominantly, we work with women and young girls. And it's based on my own story of being sexually abused as a youngster. And so I use this tool here, this business, Inspired to Inspire You, to inspire, to motivate and empower women and young girls who've gone through a trauma.
Okay, well done. So what inspired that foundation? Well,
like I said, when I was 11 years old, I was sexually abused by a family member. And I didn't speak about it for 30 years. Oh. And so this organisation is about finding your voice.
To speak up.
To speak up and to speak out. And just to really to let go of the past. So that's my kind of thing. Speak out, speak up, speak out, and let go. Let go of the past and really embrace a new future.
Don't let anything hold you down.
Nothing should hold you back.
Okay, well done. Thanks for coming to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yvonne Michelle.
Thank you.
So this is all we have for you today. Yvonne Michelle is going to perform a song to end the show. We hope you enjoy our performance. Until next time, see you. Bye for now.
The higher you build your barriers, the taller I become. The further you take my rights away, the faster I will run. You can deny me, you can decide to turn your face away. No matter, 'cause there's something inside so strong. I know that I can make it, though you're doing me wrong, so wrong. You thought that my pride was gone, oh no. Something inside so strong, oh, something inside so strong. The more you refuse to hear my voice, the louder I will sing, yeah. You hide behind walls of Jericho, those walls will come tumbling down, yeah. Deny my space in time, you squander wealth that's mine. My light will shine.